Hello and welcome everybody to the Peak Martial Arts Team Stick Sparring League, the PMA TSSL. Today I'm super excited to be joined by my very original casting partner, Miss Third Degree Black Belt, Mr. Louis Suki.
Thank you. It's been a few years.
How you doing, Mr. Louis?
Good, I'm good.
Good. Now, you've been able to watch the league from the sidelines this whole time, whether you're judging or whether you're scorekeeping, right? You've been out on the mats. What have you noticed? Have you noticed anything different from this season's league compared to last season's league?
The only word I can think of is like explosive. They attack a lot more quicker. Just something about their speed is just up this year.
I wonder if it has anything to do with just like the excitement of it, you
Right.
know? Because it was a trial last season. You know, the first season's always, the hardest season to get through, and like now they're like, oh, we know what to do. We know let's go.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, we match that excitement and enthusiasm. But we're gonna cover real quick what team stick sparring is. We do it every time, but we're just gonna break it down real fast. So, Team Stick Sparring League consists of 2 matches between each opponent for a total of 6 matches, with a cumulative score going up, and the team with the highest score at the end is going to win. The way you get points is by striking a legal target area, illegal areas consisting of the neck, the groin, and then a non-illegal area but not a point area, the non-weapon hand from the elbow to the fingers. Everything else is legal target area, and whenever struck, the first one to hit in a bout will be awarded a point by the judges, and then the bout will restart again. Prohibited actions would be dropping the weapon results in 1 point toward the other person, and of course there's some other rules here and there that we'll talk about if they come up. Now, what match in this are you most excited to see? We've got the Red Pandas taking on the Snow Leopards today. We've got Spencer taking on Liam, which is always a banger. We've got Ronvi taking on Vion, and then we have Anakin taking on Logan.
Okay, definitely Anakin and Logan, because Anakin, I work with him quite a bit in class, and I know how he is, but Logan, I never really see. Now, I did see him last week, and he did really good, and I really liked his style, and I like how he spars.
Oh, yeah.
And I really want to see how him and Anakin go together.
See, I'm very excited about this because last week we introduced a new show. For those of you who didn't check out the new show, we introduced a new show where we did a coach's analysis of the matches, right? And then we gave some feedback to all the participants, and that was of the Black Bears versus the Snow Leopards. So I'm curious to see how many of the Snow Leopards went and watched the feedback and then see if they're changing their game at all based on that feedback we got. Of course, we're going to be doing another show like that to release at the same time as this does on YouTube. So make sure you check that out as well. I'm pretty excited for the Spencer versus Liam match, right? And it's not for the normal, like that's the oldest group, and that's the kind of, but it's because these are like the only 2 returning members from season 1. They sparred each other in season 1. Now they return. They're sparring each other again in season 2. And I'm really excited to see, how they've evolved in their matchup since last season.
Right. Yep.
It's what's kind of crazy to think about is in like 2 months, it'll be a year since we started the first season. Yeah. So like Team Stick Sparring League's been going on for a while, so this is gonna be like almost a whole year comparison of these 2.
That's right.
Well, either way, we see them kind of starting to get lined up, so we're gonna dive here into the action real quick. Bring them up, and here we are. So looks like they're lined up. They're about to get bowed in, and then we're gonna start off with Liam versus Spencer. We have Mr. Nathan joining us as a judge today. If you remember, he was on the winning team of the Black Bears last time.
He's been missing out on classes, I'll tell you what.
And it's that college life, man, I tell you. Right? And looks like they're lined up and ready to bow in. There's the cue. Missed it the first time for whatever reason. But now we're in it. All right. Alrighty. The good luck tap is on, and we're about to jump into the action. We got Mr. Jacob on the scorecards. Got 2 minutes on the clock. And we're in it. Here we go.
Liam is he shocks you with his speed. He'll block and strike.
All right.
There you go.
So what I want to see, I keep saying this every time, but I want to see some defensive tactics from Spencer. He likes to go really aggressive. I'd like to see him switch up the game to put Liam on the backside. Right. Don't give up that aggressiveness, but know when to do it. Because Liam is a defensive star. He likes when you come at him. And so if you're going to come at him, it's going to be kind of that 50-50. And he gets that hand.
And they're doing like the same thing every time, it looks like. Just about.
Actually, I feel like this is probably the most diverse I've seen them, in my opinion. Spencer's playing very patient right now. It's got him a lead. Ooh. What did he give it to him? 2 points. Good no-keepers call from Mr. Nathan there. Boom. Exactly what I've been working on. See how he baits that leg? He says, come on, swing at this leg. Liam takes that shot from out far. He baits it and goes in. I love seeing it. Right?
I think Liam got that. Yeah.
Liam got it. Right? Spencer's got to remember when to go aggressive, when not to go aggressive, because, you can kind of walk up too close and get hit.
Right.
Oh, good one. There you go. And see, this is where the switch-up comes in. He's playing defensive. Now he's turned it on. Oh. Got 2 offensive points. And then he's set back again. Great adjustment for Liam. He's been missing that leg shot. Let me go in. Oh, and then
Spencer just jumps in. Ooh. Might have been Liam.
One first for Spencer there. So now Spencer takes a whole 5-point lead after the first match. And, man, that was a really good match. I'm excited for the breakdown tonight because as you kind of look at it, Spencer did exactly what I've been wanting him to do. Be defensive, switch to aggressive, switch back to defensive, mix it up, and make Liam guess what's happening.
Right.
So now we got Romney versus Vion, and we didn't have a coach's analysis for the Red Pandas. I gave Vion a little something that I wanted him to do. I told him one thing: don't jump. Stop jumping. Don't jump.
No, you said that was Vion or Vion?
Vion.
Okay. Well, there he goes, jumping.
He goes jumping again. And look at Romney gets the point. Jumping is slow. Don't jump. Now, I will say, it looks like Romney hasn't watched the coach's analysis yet because my thing for her was she needs some footwork. We watch, she kind of just walks. Right? We don't want her just walking in. I want you just walking in or even running in. You need some footwork. You got to, kind of play the game. Right. It makes it really easy for your opponent to hit you if you're just walking,
It's like fighting, they need to do their fighting footwork for this,
That's right. Just be light on the feet. Be light. That's what. Oh, but then he jumps and she gets the point. Don't jump. Oh, man.
This might be where the Snow Leopards catch up. Oh, she needs to push him out. There you go.
Great call. I love those calls. Because, when you see them just kind of whack, we call it whack-a-mole in the competition world, where you just kind of bop, 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 bop. It's not actually striking, and so we don't call it. You gotta either be actually striking or mixing up your strikes. If you just kind of go for that whack-a-mole, you're not going to get called points, and the other person is. Great burst in Ronvi.
Good.
See, now, one thing I think she is doing that I mentioned is she's using that range. Ronvi is taller than both her opponents. Taller than Vion, taller than Rashawn from the Black Bears. And if she uses that height advantage, she will do really well.
They're closing that gap. I think Vion got it.
Man, tied it back up. So that was a really good match at first. I was really liking what Vion was doing, but I felt like Vion kind of got into a routine and then didn't stop doing what he was doing. And Robbie was able to adjust what she was doing and come out on top in that match. So that 6-point lead is now tie ball game and going into the third match of Logan versus Anakin. Now, this is the match that you were excited about.
This is what I want to see.
All right, I'm going to hear you chatterbox about it now.
There you go. You get him. Good strike from Anakin.
Yes,
Great
block. Oh, man, I thought Logan was going to get that one myself.
I like how Anakin's hand is up. He's ready for that. There you go. I talked to Anakin before the game, or before the match, and I said, "What's your plan?" And he said, "I don't have that." So
swing.
It looks like he's doing something right.
Oh, beautiful leg shot.
Logan must have been talking some moves. Oh, there you go. Good strike from Anakin.
He keeps going toward that blocking arm. That blocking arm is not going to get you a point. You got to swing for something else. The one time you got a point, striking the legs. So start going back toward them legs.
Right. Ooh, that was a right strike.
Boom! There it goes. Look at that to get the point. Go for something else. Oh, did he jump with it? No points. Wow. So, I would really like what Logan's doing. It's not quite working for him now, but like everyone, whenever they swing, it always comes from like the left to the right. What he's doing is just kind of like circling and coming straight down, and that catches a lot of people off guard. It's not quite working, paying off for him now, but like if he was like a split second faster with it, it would.
Ooh, he blocked that time.
He's been, that blocking arm is there. The blocking arm doesn't change. So I would love to see, someone on his team hopefully say, hey, they keep blocking it. He keeps blocking it. He keeps
Go
blocking
for the legs, man.
Ooh. So it was a warning.
What do you do?
I missed the warning. We're gonna have to catch that later on, but. Whoa! Great leg shot. Oh, but they didn't give it to him. I mean, for whatever reason. Good match. Anakin came out really good after that one. And a big thing, like I said, is just that blocking arm. You can't hit that arm. If that arm's up, you can't swing there.
Right.
You have to recognize, don't swing at that arm. All right, so now Liam's got, ground he has to make up.
Right. He's got to make up 10 points quick.
We talk about this a lot, that he is a defensive sparer. When you're down 10 points, you can't be a defensive sparer. So this is, I told him in his feedback he's got to be able to mix things up. He's got to get aggressive.
I like that. It looks like Spencer's taking it back a little bit. He's not going to win his match. There you go. Good, Spencer.
And look at that.
There you go.
The ball's in Liam's court. Spencer doesn't have to go in.
No.
Oh, great. 3 no calls.
Oh! Spencer got that.
Blocks coming from our 2 corner judges.
Oh, no.
Giving it to Spencer again.
Love the encouragement for the teams.
That's what I'm most excited about. Like, I love whenever the teams get involved and the crowd gets involved. It's super exciting to listen to all the cheering. And they can't really hear it watching at home, but it gets loud out there.
Yes, it does. Being a judge, I've heard it. All right,
so still a 10-point lead, keeping it even, which is really all Spencer needs to do.
Oh, 2 points for Spencer. No points.
Oh, he actually gave it to lead him there. He saw something from Liam.
And then Liam's got 40 seconds to make it 10 points.
2 points for Red Pandas. Oh, that was a beautiful leg shot. That was a Mr. No leg shot if I've ever seen one. That was awesome. And now he's going in. Now look at the style switch up. You know, he was defensive. 2 shots of being offensive. Now back to defensive, and it throws everything up. Yeah. Oh man, looks like Red Pandas are coming away with this. Very excited match. And now, you know, if I was Spencer coming into this, I would go to my team and say, look, be defensive. You don't have to get aggressive.
Right.
You know, you got 2 minutes of not running. You're not allowed to run. That's a penalty. But you have 2 minutes of sustain. You don't have to go in. They got a 17-point lead.
Dion is usually full of energy, so this should be interesting.
Last match, Robbie was pushing the pace, though.
Yeah.
I hope he does here.
Oh, it looks like Dion's taking it. He's being more defensive, it looks like.
Oh, no points there. Great for Vion, though. Oh!
Solid strike to the leg.
Gotta watch the whack-a-mole follow-up.
Oh.
That was a beautiful whip, I thought, from Romney. That was a great kind of change-up whip inside strike.
Oh. Might have been
Vion, because look at his stance. Look at his forward. Look how he's amped up. He's waving. He's bouncing. Don't jump.
She ran into it.
No, he jumped though.
Well, she ran too.
She still got the point.
Yes. Hey, that's not nice though. Her legs are perfectly straight on this.
She's getting some points though. Getting some points.
I want it to be close.
Oh man.
No.
We're still 40-24. Another point for the Snow Leopards. Gotta crawl back. Gotta kind of, you know. Vion was doing so much better in this match than the first one. The first one, remember, he had a 6-point lead and he lost it. Ronnie was able to kind of get it back, and they ended up tied. He was doing a fantastic job, you know, controlling the pace of this match right now, moving around the ring. What's really exciting is he's been using the ring. It's not back and forth. He's been circling, moving around. You move to the corners, making her have to move further. Oh, no. You hate to see it. Of course, we all know that happened last week. A ton. I think at the end of it, we had 5 or 6 dropped weapons. We've had 2 so far. See, nobody calls it whack-a-moles. There we go. And time. Great match from Vion. Whatever change, maybe it was less pressure, maybe more pressure for Robbie. That was a great secondary match for Vion.
Yep. Looking good for Red Pandas. Can Anakin hold it? Is the question.
He's got a 16-point lead right now, so that's a tall task for Logan. Right. It's not impossible. We've seen those swings before, but it's a tall task.
Right. I've seen Logan rack up some points. I know he can do it. He just needs to be aggressive. Anakin's actually the aggressor here, it looks like. There we go.
You gotta stop swinging for that hand. Someone on his team needs to tell him. Someone on his team says, stop swinging at that hand. Stop swinging at that hand.
There you go.
They got it through, but afterwards, it's still you still got to fight through that hand, which slows you down. Yes, there it is, to the leg. Swing for something else. There you go, Logan. Keep that up. Right, keep that up. Now, close. But he's still getting better looks. And this is where, these guys are beginners, right? They've only been sparring for a month. And what we're going to have to learn is, we got to stop time for...
I think he kind of punched him a little bit when he did a strike or something.
We'll have to remind our judges next time to make sure they explain what's going on. Not only so we can hear and explain to you viewers, but so parents and our live audience can also know. It's a very important kind of part of the game is, letting people know what's happening.
Three leopards, that's what they needed.
Good burst in. There you go. See, I would have liked to see this match in the first one. Right? Not as much swinging at the arm. You go a little bit different.
Oh, just whack-a-mole. It's almost like unsportsmanlike.
I wouldn't quite call it unsportsmanlike, the whack-a-mole. The whack-a-mole is more like cheap shots than unsportsmanlike. Right. It's more like, hey, look, I'm hitting them. Hey, look. Yeah. Look at me.
5 seconds.
Looks like this is going to be all said and done. The Red Pandas take the win, which just like, I'm pretty sure just like last season, we are ending our first round robin 1-1-1. Everyone's got a win, everyone's got a loss, and so, it's still anyone's game whenever it comes to the standings right now.
Right.
Bringing it back over to the desk with us. That was exciting.
Yes.
And what I'm most excited about in that match is the fact that it was actually a low-scoring match.
Right.
The Red Pandas did get a lot of points, obviously, and they got the majority of the points to win it. But still wasn't the same kind of degree of points we've been seeing in the match where it's like 70s,
Right. Or more closer together, at least.
You know what that tells me? It tells me it's more calculated sparring.
Yes.
Right? A lot of points isn't always a good showing. That could be people just kind of running at each other and hitting each other. Whereas, like, low scoring and, like, using the time is calculated tactical sparring, which is exciting to see. So, Mr. Lewis, what are your final thoughts on this match?
I didn't think it would be that far apart, but I think both teams did good.
I think both teams did great. I think we definitely got to see a lot of adaptation, and we did get to see a lot of improvement just from a week or two ago. And so that, to me, is the most exciting.
Right, and I think the teams, the higher people on the teams, not necessarily their wisdom, but their experience, maybe they should share with everyone else a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, or telling them, you can't.
Just watch. That's my thing. Just watch and evaluate for your team. So, like, mid-match, you can yell, use your footwork. Mid-match, you can yell, stop hitting the arm. You can give them something.
Right, or tell them afterwards.
Yeah, that's true, too. Well, that's going to wrap it up here for us on the show today. Make sure you tune in when we upload this to YouTube for the coaches analysis video, and tune in next week, which will not be on a Friday. It's actually going to be on a Wednesday, right? And tune in next week for the Black Bears versus the Red Pandas. We'll catch y'all then.